Hey guys, and welcome to another Heroes of the Storm Patch Notes. This time it's going to be a PTR Patch Notes of August 31st, 2020. This is going to be my first look at what is going to be 2 new reworks, some hero changes I believe, and a new Nexus Anomaly. Let's jump right into it. Alright, our next Heroes of the Storm patch has just hit the PTR and will be available for playtesting until the week of September 7th. Report your bugs. So we're going to have a Diva rework, a Gazlowe rework, some bug fixes, heroes changes, Storm League changes, and a new Nexus Anomaly. Let's begin with that. New Nexus Anomaly, Gladiators Medallion. All heroes now start the game with a new item on their action bar, the Gladiators Medallion. Use it to activate a 1-second unstoppable status. The cooldown is 300 seconds, 5 minutes. Deathwing and Gaul do not receive one. All 3 of the Vikings receive it at the same time. This is a daring and new and exciting new Nexus Anomaly that gives players agency over when not to get crowd controlled to oblivion. I have a few thoughts about this. Right now there are a number of healers in the game that have cleanse and a few other heroes that can save someone from getting blown up. For instance, you've got Lunara with the level 20 talent, Abolish Magic. That's kind of a cleanse. But overall, it's mostly healers that fulfill this role. If your healer fails, you don't have agency over it in the team game that is HOTS. And there's just usually, sometimes there isn't enough cleanse to save people when the enemy drafts loads and loads of stuns, roots, and silence. So one option that there could have been is that they give healers cleanse baseline. Every healer has cleanse. Then you can make sure that you always have one, unless you got that one person that picks Nova instead of a healer in the 5th pick. But then you would always have one. But then it's still always up to the healer. So that's actually the thought that I had that maybe they should do, because then the healers can have another valid level 7 ability. But they went with this one. And while I think this could be one that we look back at and say, man, what were they thinking? I like it. I like to try it out. I do hope that if it doesn't work out well, we don't keep this for like 3 months. But I think it's very interesting and worth the experiment. It might end up being overpowered in the hands of good players, like on Genji, on Tracer. And you know, and if this is going to be in the game for 3 months, it's going to heavily influence the CCL, the Community Clash League, because we don't have an alternative game mode, do we? Or do we? Maybe we have the tournament realm where they might choose not to use it. I don't know. But I think it's really interesting. So you're going to be like Rainer, and then Stitches like hooks you, boom, Gladiators Medallion, hook bounces off you. Very interesting. So let's see how it plays out. I actually like this one. I hope we don't regret it. Next one, introducing Aram Mode. With the patch H52, we are replacing Heroes Brawl with the new Aram All Random All Mid mode. The Brawl was already Aram, it just wasn't called that. The map pool for Aram Mode consists of 4 one-lane maps. There are no additional objectives on Aram. Destroy the core. You must pick 1 out of 3. You have 30 seconds. Hearthstone is disabled. Starting area does not regenerate health. No weekly quests. Unlike Heroes Brawl, there's no dedicated weekly quests exclusive to this mode. Instead, Aram games contribute to daily quests and special event quest progress. Oh, good. I wonder if it still works for removing silence mode if you dodge draft or get banned for something. Because Quick Match and Brawl used to be that. They didn't say. But okay, I think this is fine. Collection. New bundles. Worlds Collide, Interdimensional Fusion. We're gonna have to see these. Oh, cool. New Sergeant Hammer skin. I've been starting to play her more recently, so that should be cool. King of Blades Arthas. Venomous King Blade of Arthas. I'm gonna need to see these in a video. Maybe I can find one and put it at the end of this video. New mount, Invincilisk. Alright, let's go to Storm League. Season 4. Seasonal quest line win requirements have been reduced. 35 wins. Okay, so it's not 50 anymore. Okay. Diva. All right. Okay, let's go Diva. I've been enjoying the old Diva, but let's see the new one. This is what we've all been waiting for so long. Health increased from 2150 to 2250. Health regen increased. Base damage reduced. Added functionality. Enemies close to Diva's mech take 50% bonus damage. Oh. Wow, that's really huge. So you no longer kill all 3 ranged minions at the same time. You'll kill the ones near you quicker, and then you'll need to get closer to finish the rest. Pilot mode Big Shot is now baseline. Okay, I think that's fair. It's very important. Cooldown increased from 4 to 6 though. Call mech cooldown reduced from 8 to 5. Cooldown reduction reduced. Cooldown reduction reduced from 8 to 5. So every time you hit someone, yeah, it's just less good in general. You don't keep taking off 8 seconds. You only take off 5. The damage has been reduced, but enemies hit are slowed by 25%. So it can help a little bit with peeling for yourself as you're trying to run away in pilot mode. Maybe full game pilot mode can become meta. Mechanized Walker Z. New functionality. Diva's mech can move while attacking. What? Already the case, right? While attacking or channeling an ability, the mech's speed is quickly reduced by 25%. Oh! It's only reduced when you are attacking or channeling an ability. No longer always reduced. Okay. Boosters. Cooldown increased from 9 to 10. Duration decreased from 2 to 1.75. Speed bonus decreased. But I bet they're going to give it new talents, because this sounds pretty crap so far. Raw deal. Area reduced as well, and speed bonus decreased. Okay. Defense matrix. Damage reduction reduced. Oh, no more hardened skin. Flashlight. But can be retargeted while active. Oh, that's pretty good, but I did find it an interesting challenge not to be allowed to retarget, actually. I didn't mind it, you know? The retargeting not being possible. I like the 75%, but okay, too bad. Hopefully the talents give some good buffs, because so far I don't think it's a buff yet, except for this one. I mean, she gets a bit of health. But let's take a look at the talents and not judge too quickly. Charge earned per 100% maximum life damage, reduced from 33 to 25%. Maximum damage required, I think that's what it means, reduced. Alright, talents. Rushdown. Move to level 4. This was my favorite talent. This was the best talent. It allowed you to double lane clear with 2-second cooldown on your boosters by the time it finished. Now, new functionality. Boosters steals 4% max health from enemy heroes that you hit and deals 100% increased damage to non-heroic enemies. Okay. Hit the Nitrous is now level 7, so you can go booster build from the looks of it. I need a bit of water. The initial speed bonus of boosters is increased to 300%, decaying to normal over just half a second. During this time, the booster stuns for half a second. You move very quickly for just half a second. So in this half second, you walk with 300. It's increased to the initial speed bonus, and her baseline is 100. So she moves 4 times as fast for half a second. So that's like moving twice as fast for 1 second. Yeah, that's a decent distance. That's like what? A fifth of a screen? Crash Course is gone. It was crap. It was the quest. Pro moves. Every time Diva's mech takes damage, its movement speed is increased by 2% and gains 2 armor. Up to 20 armor and 20% movement speed. So she can be 120% if she doesn't attack or use abilities. And she would be... She's 25% slowed, right? Yeah. So she'll be 95%? A stack of this effect decays every half second. That's not too fast. Basic attacks in pilot mode against enemy heroes reduce the cooldown of call mech by an additional 1 second. Okay. Doesn't seem that strong. You would move 95% while attacking, but you do get 20 armor. Liquid cooling. When used in mech mode, the cooldown of Healing Fountain is decreased to 50%. And lasts, so it's to 50 seconds, sorry. And lasts 25% longer. The healing, I guess. Activate to gain healing fountains effects and incur the reduced cooldown. 50-second cooldown. Activate to gain the healing fountains effect. This is a what talent? Level 1? Yeah, this is the best. I think this is the best. I mean, it's cool to bump like 3 people for 12% max health. And I guess the wave clearing is good. I think this is the best. You can solo lane. You just wave clear with your new damage that you get from your level 1 ability. I mean, from your new baseline attack. 34.5 damage. 34.5 at close range. That's really good. Level 4. Diverting power has been moved to level 16. Drastically increase defense matrix's area, and each time it reduces damage, Diva's mech is healed. Oh my god. That's really good. Damn. That's so much healing. I mean, imagine reducing poison or Tychus's auto attack. Healing. Fusion generator moved to level 7. Maximum self-destruct charge gained per cast increased from 15 to 20. While at full self-destruct charge, fusion cannons' bonus damage is increased to 75%. What is fusion cannons? Her auto attack? It might be her auto attack. I'm not sure. I think that's what it means. Bring It On is gone. Coming through, gone. New. Get on the point. Casting boosters grants nearby allies 20% movement speed for 2 seconds. And after being out of combat, and I think that means dealing or taking damage, for 3 seconds, boosters cooldown refreshes twice as fast. So this is kind of the new rushdown. So if you have rushdown at 2, you do double damage to non-heroics, and then you have the get on the point. So you keep going between lanes and boosting to them. It comes back pretty fast. You do double damage to the whole wave. But then it doesn't come back too fast because you just queued the wave. Well, she's still going to be pretty good at wave clear from the looks of it. And with the new liquid cooling... Yeah, but this is level 1 as well. Maybe you go liquid cooling and get on the point, and you just don't use Q for wave clear. Yeah, I think that's the best. You get self-heal repeatedly, and you keep going between lanes, and you just auto-attack the lane. Then you can double clear pretty fast. And then when you're double laning against Azul, you use W to reduce his sweeping strikes. Aggression Matrix, move to level 4. Basic attacks against heroes, reduce the cooldown of defense matrix. Enemy heroes in your defense matrix receive less healing. That's pretty cool. At level 4 now. Danger Zone is gone. Nuclear option. Paper League Superstar, favorite talent. Move to level 4. New functionality. Each time Fusion Cannons deals bonus damage to a hero, gain self-destruct charge. Okay, that's her mech auto attack. And so that's when she's close range. Unless it works for like to run this auto attack bonus as well. That's technically bonus damage, but I don't think that's what they mean. Hitting your self-destructing mech with big shots causes it to self-destruct faster. Self-destruct faster. Wow. That's really cool. 40% faster. So you pop out, you immediately hit it, and that's when it accelerates by 40% speed, I suppose. So you have to hit it early. That's really cool. Bunny Hop. Alt. Oh, there's a new second alt. I don't want to see it yet. Cooldown reduced from 100 to 80 seconds. Damage reduced. Radius reduced. New functionality. Every 4th consecutive hit deals 100% increased damage and stuns. You You no longer like need to almost stand still, though we did prove that you don't need to stand still entirely. Just every 4th hit deals double damage. And stuns. Cool. So, Mosh Interrupt. It doesn't say that it makes you unstoppable anymore. It does, right? It used to. It doesn't say new functionality entirely. Wait, let me quickly take a sneak peek. Sorry, I have to cheat here. Diva, level 10, bunny hop, become unstoppable and stomp. Okay. They didn't refresh their description of everything, so I'm assuming it still works that way. Otherwise it'd be not a mosh pit cancel, but now it can be. Micro missiles. After some seconds, fire a stream of 12 missiles in a target direction. Upon impact, each missile deals a small amount of damage and slows in an area. Missiles deal 35 damage and apply a 35% slow for 2 seconds. This reminds me of Goblin Tinker in Warcraft 3. Kind of randomish zone of missiles that stun in Warcraft 3. Here's a slow and damage. 12 range, that's quite a lot. Hold 2 charges, 20-second charge cooldown with a 5-second cooldown between charge uses. It's a slow, not a stun, so no interrupt. Except of channels, of course, like of objective channels. It's pretty cool. Quite useful. I'm looking forward to her. Ablative Armor. Passive, move to level 20. 45% of ability damage taken by Diva's mech is returned as health over 4 seconds. Like, passively. What? So she can still be blown up. Let's say she takes 1000 ability damage. 450 will be returned over 4 seconds. So she gets 112 health per second. So in the 1000 damage she takes, 1 second later she got back 100. So it's like she had 11 armor. Not that OP. It sounds really good for long-term slow sustain, but which team blows someone up in 8 seconds or in 4? It's usually quicker than that. If you take a Pyroblast, 2,000-3,000 damage, I think maybe 3,000, you get back, 330 health the first second. Not much of a consolation, but okay, cool. That's interesting. Just general goodness. Might make her pretty tough to kill. Emergency shielding. Move to level 16. Cooldown increased to 30. Shield increased as well. This is when she loses her mech. Instead it doesn't die, she gets a shield. Duration only 4, but it's more shield and it's longer cooldown. Expensive plating is also a level it's a level 13 talent. Wow, she can go ablative, emergency, and expensive now. Level 1 talent, level 16, level 20. She can go full passives and traits. Move to level 1, rename to full metal. Wait, are they thinking she can be a main tank? Are we gonna see main tank Diva? Don't worry, main tank Diva. I get a stun at level 10 to interrupt mosh pit. I can stun with my booster in the first half second. I got all these talents to help with ability and healing, but this does compete with the healing fountain talent at level 1. Yeah. So you can't have it all. But okay, it's named Full Metal. It no longer increases the cooldown for Call Mech, but bonus mech health reduced from 20% to 10%. Fusion cannon bonus damage heals for 20% of the damage dealt to all minions, monsters, mercs, and heroes. So that's cool. So she gets 10% bonus mech health and she auto attack heals 20% of all damage dealt, including splash. This seems even better than the healing fountain talent. I'm getting it. I'm getting one. But if you want pilot play, only pilot, then you don't want your mech to have more health. You want to get into pilot from level 1 and play pilot the whole game. Joking, of course. Target locked. Enemy heroes that remain in defense matrix for 1.5 seconds have their armor reduced by 15%, Wait, what talent is it? 13. Have their armor reduced for 15 and are slowed by 25% for 3 seconds. Not much of a slow. It's significant, but not that much. But for a long period. 3 seconds is good slow. Unlock the Torpedo Dash and Concussive Pulse abilities while in pilot mode. Good to go. So Torpedo Dash, your escape. Concussive is that W that pops people in a direction. This used to be a level 20 talent, which means you never picked it because there was 2 other really good ones. Here you might. Torpedo Dash, travel distance decreased, travel speed reduced. Now has a cool up. Wait, cool down, cool up. It means you can't use it immediately after mech mode, yeah? Cooldown reduced. Concussive Pulse. Cooldown increased. Less damage. Less knockback. You can still use it to push someone into your exploding mech. GG well played is gone. Nanowave suit is gone. This is the armor post mech. No more. Bonus auto attack damage. And reset for your mech when you get a takedown is gone. No more auto attack range with slows. In for the kill. Casting boosters grants a shield equal to 10% maximum health for 2.5 seconds. Each enemy hero hit by boosters increases your basic attack damage by 10% for 5 seconds, stacking up to 5 times. 50% bonus damage. Get a shield. 5 seconds auto attack damage. Let's say you hit 2 people. You pop away the tank and you isolate the healer. You're doing 20% bonus damage. I need to see what this level 16 competes with. Yeah, what's the emergency shielding? Emergency shielding seems a little safer. And then the diverting power. Oh yeah. Passively shine your flashlight so that you heal and you reduce everyone's damage a lot more. Or do you want to get a shield every time? Well, not every time. Get a shield when you nearly die on your mech. Or you go for max health when you boost. 10% max health shield. I think this might be the best. Maybe it depends on the build, but this seems good. Level 20. Stop and pop while stationary. Bunny's hop duration is paused. In the old bunny hop, if you moved infinitesimally, it was considered stationary and gave you the stop and pop bonus damage. But I suspect this time they made it actually stationary. Not little movements, little itsy bitsy movements, but 100% not moving. Bunny hop forever. GG. Pew pew pew. Move to level 13. More damage per shot. Mecha falls gone, no more insta mech. Aww. New timing attack. Micro, that's funny, that's a StarCraft reference. Makes sense. Micro missiles gains an additional charge. Micro missiles, duh. StarCraft reference. Gains an additional charge, 3 charges then. Each time you deal damage to a hero, reduce the cooldown and its charge cooldown. Ah. A bit Junkrat-like. A bit Zarya-like. These Overwatchers, huh? Headshot. Big shot's damage is increased by 75% and its cooldown is reduced by 2. Okay, so it's loads of damage and you go Sniperino with pilot mode. Cool. At long last, our favorite pro gamer is back. Oh, yeah, Diva. And ready to pwn the noobs. With Diva's rework, we've given her a ton of new tools and redistributed her power to help her fill more of a traditional bruiser role while still retaining a lot of her supporty essence. This new talent tree should allow her to flex to fill gaps in your team comp or to be her old aggro self. Her old heroic big shot is now baseline and has been replaced with micro missiles, giving her mech some reach and soft CC that she never had before. D.VA Rework. Next up, Gazlowe. Vitals. Uses scrap instead of mana. Max of 10 scrap. Oh? Wow, that's big change. Way more health. Damage increase on the basic attacks. Trait is now reduce, reuse, recycle. Regenerate 1 scrap per 4 seconds. Destroyed rocket turrets drop a scrap. Scrap pickup range has been increased by a bit. And spawn pickup delay reduced. No more delay. Good. Costs 4 scrap to make rocket turret. Wow, he's gonna deal in scrap. Base damage is decreased by a lot. Health by a bit. Scaling is better. Duration decreased by half. Global cooldown, GCD, global cooldown. So you can actually place 2 more rapidly. So they make him less clunky, yeah? Less delay here, less delay between turrets. Because he was like standing still a lot while doing things. He had that alpha feel. Placement range increase. This is pickup range increase. So he's just been given a really modern update. Adjusted weapon range icons to be less noisy. Prioritize nearest enemy hero when first created. That's good. That was always like an extra action you had to do. Death laser no longer has a cost. No scrap. Just laser. Cooldown decreased. Gazlowe no mana hero. If he gets any self heal, he's going to be a good solo laner without mana for his laser. Damage increased by quite a bit. Shorter cooldown. Way more range. Wow. Really? Was it only 6? It felt like more. Width increase. Oh wait, I know. It was more after you channeled, yeah? Width increased. Adjusted functionality after 0.65 seconds. Deal 208 damage to enemies in a line. Heal for the damage dealt. This effect is increased. Gazlowe OP. I'm calling it now. I didn't see the rest yet, but Gaz is gonna be great. No longer has a cost. Cooldown decreased to 12 seconds. Way less damage. Travel speed increased a lot. Search area reduced. I don't know what that is. Range decreased. Yeah, it did have really big range. Explosion delay decreased by a lot. Stun duration decreased by a lot. Okay. It's less feast or famine. If it hits, it was fantastic, but it was hard to hit. Alright, just throw it all out. Just all that old stuff, no. Rocket boots. Increase the cast range of Explodium charge by 30%. Okay, that's roughly almost back to, yeah, pretty much back to what it was. And its damage by 20%. Hitting a hero increases movement speed. 20% 3 seconds. One man wrecking crew, passive, casting basic abilities. Causes Gazlowe's next basic attack within 6 seconds to deal more damage. Stores up to 2. Huh. Wow. Chunk him with the double turret. Or you save up with 2 lasers. Someone comes to you, it's like, hey Gaz, you suck, stop lasering me. Boom, 90% bonus damage. Dealing damage with basic attacks to heroes, mercs, or monsters reduces the cooldown of reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, so increase maximum scrap by 2. If you use this, you can keep autoing to get scrap back. Get lots of turrets. That don't last as long though. Boom, everything gone. New, socket or rocket? No, rocket socket. Place a rocket turret, grants Gazlowe a shield. Doesn't seem like it stacks 2 turrets for double. Hyperfocus coils, whatever. WE. This was the quick laser charge, moved from 7 to 4. Heroes hit by death laser and explodium take max health damage. Gazlowe is healed. Crit kicker added. Is that the star that shows the damage? That's cool. I think that's what it means. The Ripper from 13 to 7. To 4. Cooldown 40 seconds. Activate to gain armor. And reduce damage dealt of all nearby heroes and summons of the enemy by 50%. Wait, 35 armor, reducing damage taken, and reduce damage dealt of all nearby heroes and summons. So... what? Why is this called easy? Oh, it's still a laser talent. Is it? No, it's an active. Why is it called the easy peasy dimensional ripper when it's no longer tied to his laser? Do you have to laser them to get this? I'm probably not getting something very simple. Sorry for the frustration. You'll read it in comments. Probably the first comment is like, this is what it means. Rocket turret, engine gun gone, goblin fusion. Moved from level 13. Adjusted functionality, generate 3 scrap for each hero hit by death laser. I assume it generates it internally. You don't have to pick it up. That'd be sucks. Move to the laser pickup range. New overload W. Death laser can now store 2 charges. Each enemy hero hit by death laser reduces the cooldown of death laser by half a second. Master blaster E. Death laser and explodium charge slow 35% for 2.5 seconds. Rocket turret basic attacks extend the duration by a quarter second. This is really good. Why does it say E? This is QWE. Que. Robo-Goblin become unstoppable for 1.5 seconds. Basic attacks deal 80 bonus damage over 5 seconds. Stacks up to 3 times. What? What does that mean? You do 80 bonus, then 160 bonus, then 240 bonus, then 240. So you're like extra 80, extra 160, extra 240, extra 240, extra 240, extra 240. If you're like stimmed. So Morales Gazlowe, the new OP, that's a passive. He's becoming an insane melee assassin machine. Illidan who? Gravel Bomb. 3k. Cooldown decreased from 90 to 60 seconds. Damage reduced. Basic abilities deal 30% more damage for 5 seconds after casting. Oh, okay. Wow. That's gonna be good. Cooldown reduced. But he no longer has break it down, huh? Yeah, like the triple reduct. I mean, everything is different. Yeah. I'm gonna have to test this first to truly know, but that's pretty cool. Extra large bombs gone. New positive reinforcement. You can do it! Primary turret attacks against heroes increases Gazlowe's attack speed. Wow, I'm having to do this mental adjustment. Gazlowe really is gonna be an auto attacker or something. Maybe. If it works. If they succeed, the madmen and mad women. Moved from 16, superior schematics. Rocket turrets add attack up to 2 additional targets for 75% damage and have bonus range. Right. Overcharged capacitors. Q. Gazlowe gains 5% spell power for each active turret, up to a max of 15%. Dealing basic attack damage extends the duration of rocket turrets by 1.5 seconds. With no cap? Can you go beyond the 15 that you start with? Can you like attack a self-healing drinking Chen for 2 minutes so that your turrets last like 1.5 minutes or something? Is that ever gonna happen? Firing my lasers. Moved from 20. Damage increased. Oh yeah, this is where all the turrets laser. Arc reactor. Moved from level 4 to 16. Reduced the cooldown of explodium charge by 3 seconds. Using explodium creates 3 rocket turrets that last for 3 seconds. These turrets do not drop scrap or benefit from other talents. That's so good though. They are talentless, and they're destroyable, but for the most part it's just a lot of bonus DPS while you're doing the black hole combo stun. How much turrets deal damage again? It is a lot less damage. By that level, yeah, I don't know, it's like Draken laser drill damage. 200 DPS or something. To add 3 turrets. It's pretty cool. And you get bonus extra damage from your spell power, like from this added functionality. So it can be quite good. It might be crazy even. Overclock, passive, hitting enemy heroes grants 15% bonus movement speed for 2 seconds. Hitting enemy heroes, like with anything. And when you hit them with basics, they take percentage damage. Jesus, man. The Morales Gazlowe is being forced hard here. You know what? Maybe he will be perfectly balanced. He won't be OP or useless. Maybe they hit it just right and he's just where he needs to be. Mecha Lord. Basic attacks increase Gazlowe's armor by 10 for 10 seconds up to a maximum of 30. Basic attacks deal 50% more damage to stun or slow targets. Miniature Black Hole. Each enemy hero hit reduces the cooldown of Gravel Ball by 12 seconds. What? 60? Yeah, just 5-man combo them twice in a row. Oh my god. Dark Horu, please. Be ready. We got some WTF moments coming in. Gazlowe can kill the whole enemy team. Like 10 times over. Reduce the scrap cost of rocket... That was hyperbolic, by the way. Reduce the scrap cost of rocket turrets by 1. Regain 2 scrap for each 1 scrap pickup. Hallelujah. Bomb Toss. Explodium charge launches 2 more bombs when it detonates. Huh, which direction? Like, anywhere? A frontline member of his team who specializes in disruption and zone control. We had a blast tinkering. Nice. With our favorite goblin, and hope you also enjoy what we've done with him. I hope so too. Alright, let's move on to Alarak. Health production value, huh? Health increased, negatively charged, initial damage bonus increased. He's fallen off a bit. We're giving him a bit of survivability. Cassia. Further damage reduction. And it doesn't proc as often. Good. I think she's still good. But she's not top 4. The top assassins I think are Tassadar, Chromie, Orphea, Tracer. I think those 4 are best. Deep breathing, less damage bonus. Cooldown reduction is reduced from 5 to just 4. Mana cost upon quest completion changed from 30 to 40. Okay. Mobius loop damage bonus reduced from 50 to 30. Slow duration. Good. Our goal with Chromie's recent changes was to prevent a viable alternative to once again the first time. We succeeded a little too well with this. W build was too powerful. We're toning it down. Good. She was like 60% plus win rate. Deckard, Ruby. Yes! That's what I said! From 10 to 20. It's okay. It's okay they didn't credit. It's fine. After a slew of buffs over the years, we finally crossed the thresholds of making Ruby not only competitive, but too powerful. Actually, I missed that buff. So it's just a rollback, kind of, yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Encore? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could do 2 mosh pits in 20 seconds. You could do 2 stage dives in like 5 seconds or 10 seconds. It was pretty cool. But it's still a bit too good. Yep. That's fair. It might still be quite trippy to see that many mosh pits. Imperious, Flash of Anger. Yeah, this was the problem talent. The splash damage after Q on the auto attack. Less damage, less shield. I don't know if this is enough. It is the talent that needed addressing. I don't think it's enough. He's still gonna be a bump. Ancestral Strength. Yeah, Orphea also needed nerf. This is a good patch. Compared to the last one, which I gave a 5 out of 10. So far, this is good stuff. They're doing what needs to be done. Mind Devourer. Damage per enemy hero hit increased. Maximum bonus damage reduced. Heroes hit required for quests reduced. So they're buffing a talent that didn't see much play. They're nerfing a one that saw the most play. They didn't address level 7 Chomp reset. I feel like that's a little bit of an oversight. But of course this is a good general nerf. And she does have to endanger her own position with the level 7 Chomp reset. So maybe this is enough? I hope so. I don't think so, but I hope so. Yeah, this is also the meta talent, a little bit less damage. And the shield on the chomp. Wait, this is shield on chomp, right? Yeah, shield on chomp. A small reduction. Again, needed. It was a good, really good talent, bit too good. They don't want to kill her. Yeah, they don't want to kill her. Okay, well, I respect that. I like small changes. Even for strong talents, for strong heroes. Wow, even more? Our previous buff to Slam did well, but we still don't think it's enough to give him the distinction of being the wave-clearing warrior. Wow. Well, you can just double lane with him now. But yeah, he still doesn't have an escape. He still is a weird initiator for teams. Doesn't fit in any draft, in every draft. This is pretty brutal. I don't know if it's the right direction, but let's see how it goes. I think I'll be picking him more as well, even though I can't hit my hooks. Tassadar, static charge. Maximum damage bonus reduced from 250 to 200. Okay, well, you didn't always reach it. It's a small nerf. Archon, less shield, less basic attack, less splash. Yeah, he's not dominating in regards to his win rate, but he's performing well while he's being so popular. Nothing too risky like killing him. Dauntless, less armor. Yeah. 5 armor less. And then bug fixes. Haunting Wave stuns mercs if you took this talent. Executor's Will didn't have a buff bar. Trauma trigger. Toy train mount. Can no longer mount as a caboose on the toy train. That's it. Cool. Hope you enjoyed the patch notes review. What do you think? Leave your comment in the... Not in the chat. Leave your comment in the description. No. Leave your comment below the video player. And of course, like and subscribe. Yes! Aced it in one time. See ya. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching.